I'ma get the bag, I'ma get the bag.
Good morning. Today is Monday. It is my first week of subbing. I've been doing subbing for a month now, and it's not too bad. I only do elementary. I don't think I can handle middle school and high school, but yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys a week in my life as a substitute teacher, and I think that'll be really interesting on my channel, and hopefully I could gain some new viewers. And this is only temporary until I go back to school, and I took this just to see if I would like subbing and then eventually become a teacher, but I don't think I'm interested in becoming a teacher. Maybe that'll change, but for right now I'm not interested in becoming a teacher, so I'm on to like the next career that I'm interested in. I made it to the school, and the only thing that confuses me when I come to these schools is where to enter or where to park at these schools, or the main entrance. It's really hard. I think I should have parked in the other lot because I think that was the main building, but I don't know. I get confused every time, but that's the only thing. So I guess I'll show you guys I'll come back when I get in the school, finally find the entrance. So yeah, see y'all later. So I made it into the classroom, and when I got here I had to sign in, pick up keys, find the classroom. Of course they gave me a map and verbally told me where the classroom was. When I got in the classroom there wasn't any lessons plans, which I was kind of confused because there's usually lesson plans in here. So I had to go back to the front office and then go to the assistant principal office where she printed out the lesson plans, and here I am now reading over the lesson plans. I don't want to show you guys lesson plans because I don't know if that's like allowed or if it violates some type of privacy rule or anything, but I'm looking at the lesson plans right now, and they're kind of it's a lot. I think there's like 6 pages. Oh, there's 5 pages. There's 5 pages. And the 2 things I look at automatically is the beginning of the day, because it tells me whether or not I have to go and pick up the kids or if they come to me. And of course the end of the day, because I need to know if I'm dropping off kids or if I'm sitting in the room waiting for them to be released. It seems like usually the older kids usually get released on their own, and they know where to go, which I like, because I don't like to be here after 3 o'clock, which I'm scheduled to be here until 3:10, but usually I get to leave by 2:50, 3 o'clock. But if I'm with the younger kids, I don't leave until after like 3:10, because they want me to like stay and do bus duty and make sure all the kids are released for car riders and stuff like that. It is currently 8 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to finish reviewing the lesson plans, and hopefully I can get back to you later, probably by lunch, because I don't think I'm gonna have any more time after. But by lunch I'll give you guys an update and show you guys how everything's going. It is 8:50 and the kids went to recess. I had to go and pick the kids up from the cafeteria. We came back and I had to make sure they write down their homework in their planners, and also check off their planners. Check off their homework to see if they finished it. And what else? Yeah, I had to check out their homework to see if they finished it. And those who did not finish had to sit out for recess to finish it. And I don't know if what she wanted me to do with the kids who didn't finish, who didn't bring in their homework. I was thinking about letting them sit out for the whole recess, but I don't know, I'm not the real teacher. Somebody came in and picked up the kids to take them to recess, which was new, because usually the teachers take the kids out to recess, gave me the time to eat my breakfast. I have like an hour to myself. The kids seem well behaved though, which is a plus. Because if the kids aren't well behaved, then you're gonna have a rough time. An hour in, so the kids aren't too bad. But towards the end of the day, that's when the kids start acting up because they ready to go home. But other than that, the kids seem fine. Lunchtime is almost finished. Yeah, I finished my lunch. I had a salad, and I decided to eat it without no dressing because it was just sitting here. So, but I'm gonna show you guys the lesson plans real quick. So here's the lesson plan, and I had to get this lesson plan from the assistant principal. She has everything listed out. And whenever I get lesson plans, I either I come in, I read them, and do like some highlighting on there to like highlight important information, like the times. I'll like go back. She didn't have a highlighter, like a good enough highlighter, so I had went through and took a colored pencil and just boxed out the times. And yeah, I just take some highlights and highlight important notes on the lesson plans. And then since it is almost the end of the day and the kids are like really well behaved today, I usually like to leave a note on the lesson plans. I like to leave a note on the lesson plans, or get like a sticky note. She didn't have a sticky note, so I wrote on the lesson plans, and I just jotted a note down here to let her know that I left her a note. And I find that, like, I don't know, I just think it's helpful, or just common courtesy, to write a note to the teacher, just to let them know like things you didn't get through, or like anything about the kids. Here is the board, and sometimes I like to, it just depends on how thorough the lesson plans are, but sometimes I like to write down the lesson plans on the board with the time. But since she didn't really have like too much in her lesson plans, I just decided to write out the prompt on the board for the kids, because it was a lot to read. It's so many steps, and with kids, they ask so many questions, so it's just helpful for me to write down things, important information on the board for them, so they're not asking as many questions. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm on my way to work, and today I am going to be an art teacher, which is great because I've never been to this school before. And like I said before, if I've never been to the school before, I like to pick up a resource. So like PE, music, art, or media, which is library. And those are like traveling substitute teachers. And I can like get a feel. I'm only with the students for about 40 minutes. So I can get a feel of if I like the school or not. I just made it into the art classroom. She has a whole art classroom, which is nice. She has her own space, because usually the art teachers are sharing a space. So she did leave me some lesson plans. She has a cart for me to wheel away. Today they're drawing bunnies. She's gonna be gone for the week, so she left some lesson plans for the week, and this is what it looks like. They're gonna be drawing bunnies. Yeah, they're gonna be tracing bunnies. He provided paper for me, and there's gonna be testing in here, so I have to like take everything from the kindergarten, first and second, and take it with me. And then here's the cart that she provided me with, so I'm gonna wheel this around. And yeah, so I'll just talk to you guys later. My first class doesn't start until 8:45, so I'm just gonna familiarize myself with maybe like the classrooms, find out where they are, and get things together. Oh, Jesus. Oh, y'all. Oh my gosh. It is lunchtime and I am exhausted. Whew. Maybe because I gotta walk around and yeah, I gotta walk around, carry so much stuff. So the teacher, she left me a big stack of large papers for the kindergarten to third grade, and I made it through 2 classes and I literally ran out of paper. So one student in the class wasn't able to get the big sheet of paper. I had to tape together 4 sheets of printer paper to make it match the large sheet. And she was fine with it, kids, as long as she was able to draw her little background for her bunny. Here is the paper that she left, so I had to cut it. I had to run to the office to cut these sheets of paper. They were like this, but she wanted them like in half this way, so I had to go to the office and cut them out. And I just have kindergarten left, and for the last class I had to carry this around because there was testing in here. It was just too much because I had to carry all of this my bag and then lug this around. It has a broken wheel, so you have to like position it. You have to position it a certain way in order for it to work. So, child, I'm just so exhausted. The kids aren't bad. They're really good. I mean, they're not misbehaved. They're all pretty well. I know, like, first grade isn't... I like first grade. First grade, they're not too much. First and second, I like first and second grade. They're not too much. They listen really well. And, for majority of like the first and second grades I have, they're all like well behaved. Now when you get to third, fourth, and fifth, sometimes you never know what you're gonna get. They're pretty much, they're getting older and they may test you a little bit, but they gonna misbehave. But yeah, child, oh my gosh, I'm just exhausted. I have 3 more classes left after lunch. Right now it's lunchtime, so I have 3 more classes. And alright, y'all, so here's my lunch. It's just like a romaine salad. I have some water. I was drinking this throughout the day. I eat 2 oranges. So here's my lunch. Finished. This is how the cart is looking. The wheel had turned out by the end of the day, so I finished my day. Yeah, so I tried to put everything back to how I had it. My next elementary school, and this assignment is for the next 3 days, so I'm gonna be there. Today's Wednesday, and then also Thursday, and then Friday, and then that's it. I'm teaching first grade today. Yeah, I'm teaching first grade today, so hopefully it goes well. The teacher did leave a note saying that the kids are well behaved. I made it to the school. It's really nice here. She planned out everything for the week. Well, for the rest of the week, the 3 days I'm here. It looks like it's gonna be pretty easy. We don't know until the kids get in here, but the lesson plan seems pretty straightforward and it's not too hard. It was lunch and I am exhausted. These kids are, I don't know, but they're exhausting. I'm trying to make it. I got 2 more days, and child, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through Thursday and Friday with these kids. And it's not that they're bad, they're active first graders. They're very active, very chatty. And then, like, when one talk, the other one's talking at the same time, and it's just mentally draining. And so I wanted to show y'all her lesson plans because I was so freaking confused for the lesson plans for language arts. Child, I didn't even know. I was so tempted to skip it. Here's the sub plans for today. I wasn't confused about this. I'm talking about the Saxon lesson. I didn't know how to do none of that. I was so freaking confused. Like, the lesson was saying, all that she says is Saxon lesson on the carpet and send them back to the seats to do work, and then do the lesson 1, 2, 3 diagraph, i.e. Here's the diagraph I was talking about. So she wanted me to do this and follow it step by step, which I have no problem doing it. You need, like, review decks, cards, and, like, all this other stuff, and it wants you to do bingo with the kids. And, you know, and I was trying to ask them, like, what they normally do for this portion, and they were so confused. So I was like, okay, let me just skip and do this part. So I attempted to do this part and you know, write the words on the board, and you know, I tried to do the whole thing, but they were just so confused. I was like, we don't normally do this, this other stuff. And I was just like, well, I don't know. So I asked them, she gave me a worksheet like this, and I just asked them, like, do y'all normally put words in the first 15 boxes? No, we just skip to this. So I just skipped to this and then let them do the worksheet here. We did it together. We did both sides together. We did this worksheet. I did this worksheet with them together, and we did it with this this projector thing, and I just went over with them how to do this, and then that's it. We skipped this, and that was about it. Yeah, her lesson plans aren't that complicated. Like, it's straightforward, except for this. I was confused about this, but everything else is, like, straightforward and, like, to the point. And right now it's lunchtime, so when they come back from lunch, we're here, and it's almost time to go. So it was a pretty easy day. It's just dealing with, like, the kids and stuff. But I'm gonna show you guys what we did this morning. We had, like, a little word search this morning during their breakfast, and then when they come back, we're gonna do this. So yeah, I'm just gonna finish my lunch and then talk to you guys at the end of the day. Oh yeah, and she planned her sub plans for the rest of, like, the week or so, because she's not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be here for these 2 days though. So this is for someone else, and this is for me. See, and I just like how everything is just, like, super organized. Today it is Thursday, April 8th. And I didn't come on camera this morning because I was just having a rough morning today. My outfit has, like, oil deodorant stains on it, and I didn't notice until it was a little later. But yeah, I'm just not feeling today. And I got here kind of late, 8 minutes late, because I was trying to debate on whether I should, like, change my outfit or not. But, you know, I don't think it was a big issue. I could just cover it with my hair, you know, I'll be fine. But that's neither here nor there. But excuse my bump. I got a bump on my chin. But today is a pretty good day. It's it was way better. So far, it's way better than yesterday. I think it was probably because seeing me yesterday and, you know, I'm here today again. So, you know, yesterday's not as bad. But I can't say, like, it's a hard time trying to keep them on task. These kids like to talk a lot. And, you know, just, you know how kids are. They like to bother each other a lot. And they like to just annoy each other. And they're off task a lot. And it's just really hard trying to bring them back on task. But, other than that, it's not too bad. I'm having, other than my outfit, is, you know, not too bad. We're doing the same as yesterday. So, the kids come in, have breakfast, you know, have their announcements. Then we update the little calendar in the room. I'll probably show you guys later. The little calendar in the room. And then we do our like Saxon lesson. So today they learned about EW, and this is the part I was telling you, like, I was kind of confused about, but I kind of just went through it, and I had to like sit down and read it and fully understand the lesson. So I kind of like did my twist on it today. But the kids understood it better today than like what I was doing yesterday. So here's like the answer key. Since I've started them with a book yesterday, today all we did was review the chapter and did some review questions. And then we did the vocabulary mat. And she said that I didn't have to worry about being on track because she mainly wanted the first chapter completed. Then we went out for recess. I let them stay out until 10:50. Then we come inside, but when they come inside, you know, it's for cool down. They usually are like restless. So I just took them out to the courtyard. They're at lunch now. After lunch, they're supposed to do like a dinosaur activity. So this is the dinosaur activity they're supposed to do, and it's supposed to help for the project they're starting for tomorrow. And then I don't know what they're doing in between 12:45 until 1:30. Probably like resource, but she didn't write it on there today. Then there's math, and then there's dismissal, so it's not much to do. And then I get to leave after here because they go their separate ways. So I made it into the classroom, and y'all, today I ain't gonna say might, it will be a good day because today they have a spelling test and they're doing dinosaur project. Yesterday the teacher didn't tell me they ain't had no resource, so I had to improvise yesterday. So I had just started math early, but usually they start math at 1:30 to 2:15, and they have resource from 12:50 to 1:30, maybe. I believe so. And I kind of figured she wasn't coming, so I let them play with blocks for like 20 minutes so I could wait and see if, you know, resource was coming. But no, resource was not coming. And then she didn't even leave like any plans to do during that during the resource time. So I just started math early. Math for them usually takes too long. So I was able to, I think it was an hour and some change. Yeah, it was an hour and some change. No, it was exactly. No, yeah, it was an hour and 15 minutes we spent on math. And yeah, I was able to focus on the kids that needed help, and then allow the kids who knew the material to like do their own thing and move forward with the worksheet while going over it with everyone in the end. So we was able to finish math on time today, well yesterday, using the resource time. But I was kind of annoyed because she didn't leave anything for them to do during the downtime. And then like the worksheets she did leave for them, they finished them in like 2 seconds. And then they were back to being rowdy. I extended their recess time because she lets them come in for like, she lets them come in sitting here for 15 minutes doing absolutely nothing. I guess it's like they're cooled down before lunch. But I don't know, maybe, it's different when she's here, but they was too much. So I extended their recess time. So like I took them out to recess, and then like it's a small area, and I don't know how their protocols are for like COVID, because every school is different. Like other schools don't let too many classes out on the playground at the same time. So I usually like to wait until the other class come out, and then I take her kids in. And then she has like a courtyard where they can run around and play. So once they came in here, back to the classroom, I just took them back out to the courtyard because they was not finna sit in here 15 minutes and be antagonizing each other in this classroom. No. So I just let them go outside, hang out, play in the dirt. You know what first graders. But today it should be a good a good day. They don't have the Saxton lesson today because Jesus. Yeah, oh my gosh, because it was too confusing for me. Maybe if y'all know what a Saxon lesson is, y'all could leave a comment down below. But I've never taught before. I don't have any experience teaching, so maybe y'all could, fill me in on that bit. So they're gonna be doing some dinosaur projects that I hope will take, y'all. Let me show y'all what she got these kids doing. Oh, this gonna take them maybe like 5 to 10 minutes max. She got them doing these dinosaur project things out of paper plates, so it should look like this by the end. They pasted on here, and she gave them this period from 12 to 12:45. This ain't gonna last too long. And I had thought about printing out some activities I've seen from other teachers use coloring sheets. They usually do like color by number, which takes a long time for the kids to do. Yeah, the color by numbers usually take kids a long time to do. But I don't know, she just got them doing like these quick activities. I don't know, y'all. I'm not a teacher, and maybe I'm just going about it wrong, but the only thing that I have left for them is this math sheet, and I feel like I don't want to use it because there's another sub that's coming in Monday and Tuesday, and I've already used the extra sheets that she gave the kids. So that's all extra she gave. And I don't want to be that person to take up all the extra sheets and, make the other person improvise. I don't know. But y'all, bless my heart. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna come back. So they have a spelling test, and I don't know the words that they supposed to. They have a spelling test, and she didn't give me the words. How am I supposed to? Oh, Jesus. And I didn't even remind them they had a spelling test. That is my fault. Y'all, I'm a bad teacher. I forgot to tell them they had a spelling test today. Y'all, I'm gonna ask the teacher next door. To lunch. It is lunch time and I am so exhausted. Lately I've been obsessed with Chili's chips and salsa, and I was really tired last night to even just, well, this week I've been really tired to just make anything. So I ran out of lettuce, and so I had bought chips and salsa last night and I brought it for lunch from Chili's. I brought the whole thing. And I'm so tired. But yeah, so it's lunch and my headache has not gone away. I don't know if I should microwave this. No. But my headache has been bothering me. I even took like 3 Tylenols this morning. Yeah, my headache is still here. I feel like somebody threw a whole soccer ball at my head, or a volleyball, or a basketball, whichever is harder. 2 of the kids were fighting today at recess. I didn't know. I ain't finna say that. So I'm sitting down and I'm trying to watch everybody because the playground is like long. So I'm sitting in the middle and I'm like trying to look on this side of the playground and watch this side of the playground. But I mean, you're gonna miss something. So I'm sitting and watching, and all I hear the kids say is it's a bunch of boys. So you have girls and then you have some boys that are playing in front of me. The other boys down further on the playground. And all I hear is, stop, Miss Brown is gonna come over here. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? And I'll hear, stop. So I'm like running over there to see what the heck is going on. And them 2 boys, there's 2 boys on the ground tussling and putting their hands on each other, punching, slapping, you name it. I'm like, get off of each other. Well, you know, I can't touch them, but yeah, you're not allowed to touch them. But I'm telling them to stop and get your hands off of each other. So they stop, and then there's a black and a white guy. There's a black and a white kid fighting. And so the black boy tells me that the white kid asked him if he wanted to fight. The boy said no, and then he just puts his hands on him. And I asked the other kid, I'm like, well, why did you put your hands on him? He didn't want to give me an answer. So I'm like, you know what? Since we're not going to resolve it here, I'll just send y'all down to the office. And that's what I did. I don't know if that was protocol or what, but they wasn't going to bring that back to the classroom. They came back in a better mood, though, after I sent them down in the office.
But I thank y'all for the support. I thank God. Yeah. I thank y'all for the support. I like the comments, even the bad ones. Y'all, I appreciate y'all. I know I'm rich with no trick, but when all this stuff over, I hope somebody send me some money so I could be rich with a check. Period. And I mean that.